Everybody and their mother is doing no content and low content books right now. The question is how do you know what is going to be a profitable niche? In today's video, I'm going to show you 2 ways to do no content niche research. So stick around. Hey everybody, Keith Wheeler here, and if you want to continue to get all the hints, tips, and tricks on how to make self-publishing easier, then be sure to subscribe to the channel and smash that little bell icon so you get alerted each and every time I put out something new. Like I said before, everybody's doing no content books right now, and you may think that it's saturated, which it is in some areas, but there are still areas where there's absolutely very little, if any, competition, and I'm going to show you how to find those little niche areas. So without further ado, I'm going to flip the screen around and let's get this party started. We are going to go into Incognito mode. I am in my Chrome browser. The way to do that is you go to the right hand corner and you hit Incognito window, or if you have a PC, you can just hit Control-Shift-N, and then I'm going to go to Amazon.com. The reason why we do Incognito mode is because it eliminates the bias on Amazon from you doing previous searches. Because we're talking about journal books, I'm going to go to the drop down. I'm going to select books. To start off, I'm going to do journals to write in. And I'm going to put 4. And then I will take a screenshot of this particular drop down. And then I'll open up an Excel spreadsheet. As I'm testing each one, I will put down the niche, and then I will put down what the competition is and whether or not it's selling. So we're going to start with the very first one. And we're going to go click on it, and my competition is 20,000. So that's obviously higher than what we want, but it's still something to consider. Now to find out if it's selling is we're going to scroll down, and we're going to click on the ones, not the sponsored ones, because these are people running ads. Spiral Bound, I'm doing my book through Kdp Print, so I can't compete with that, so I'm not even going to try. Journals, no. We want to find something that says paperback. There we go. So this is our first paperback. It's a bestseller, so that's promising. I'm going to hit the control button, click on the title, and it will pull it up in its own tab. And I'm going to do that with just 3 books. And there's another paperback. And then I'm going to go to each one. And the only thing I care about at this point is if it's selling. So I'm going to scroll down to the bottom and look at the bestseller ranking. This one is 1,000 in the bookstore. That means it's selling multiple copies a day. That's extremely promising. Let's click on the next one. This is 9,000. Again, selling multiple copies a day. That's great. Let's click on the third one. Number 300. Amazing. Okay, so this is definitely something that sells. So I don't need these anymore. So again, in my spreadsheet, I'm going to put down, yes, it sells. And I'm going to scroll back up to the top. And I'm going to search for another one. For girls. I'll click on this. Okay, now our competition's smaller. It's only 10,000. Again, I'm going to click on the paperbacks, go inside each one. This one is 1 million. So this one is not selling very much at all. Let's look at this one, 896,000. And the third one, paperback is doing 166,000, which still isn't too bad. So it sells, but it's kind of questionable as far as how lucrative it'll be, but it's worth writing down. We'll go to the next one. For kids. Okay, over 10,000. That's still not too bad. See, when you're doing things like kids, though, you can actually drop down to the age ranges. So let's look at ages 3 to 5. Okay, wow. See, so now our competition's only 27. That's amazingly small. So if these sell, then this is a huge niche for us to jump into. So look, again, control click, control click, control click. Let's look and hope that these are selling. 811,000, not too good. Let's see. 485,000 and 850,000. So these are selling, but they probably sell a couple copies a month. They don't sell a lot. But again, depending on how much you're putting into this particular niche, as far as number of books, I wouldn't go too deep because it doesn't show a lot of sales. Also, with a competition of 27, you don't really have to put a lot in there, in order to get it to be seen because there's not a lot of competition. But again, don't expect more than a couple sales a month. So after I've gone through that entire drop-down list, I'm going to change the journals to write in for, and I'm just going to put an A, and I'm going to take a screenshot of this. Anyone that is relevant, I'll click on it. I'll see what my competition is. Then I will go through the top 3 paperbacks and see if they sell, put it all in my spreadsheet, and then I'll go to B, and I'll do the same thing, and then C all the way through Z. That's how I'm going to find out the different niches that I can get into, what the competition is, and an idea on whether or not it sells. Obviously, I can't tell by this how much people are making from that particular keyword phrase per month, but it at least gives me an idea on whether or not it's selling for that particular group.
Okay, so I showed you one way to do niche research for no content books. But what if I told you that there was a faster, easier, and more importantly, more profitable way to find a niche for your no content or low content book? There is, and it's called Kdp Rocket. I know what you're thinking. You've already seen all the Kdp Rocket tutorials. You've heard about it. You know it costs money. I get it. Trust me. But before you pause or completely turn off this video, give me a few minutes of your time, because I promise you, I'm going to show you something in Kdp Rocket that you've never seen before. And more importantly, I'm going to show you how it actually can help you. Not just all the bells and whistles. I don't care about that crap right now. What matters is how it's going to help you find that profitable niche, and more importantly, put money in your pocket. So without further ado, let me flip the screen around and let's finish.
Here we are in Kdp Rocket. Now, I'm not going to make this a tutorial. Just want to go in quick and dirty and show you exactly how you can start making money using Kdp Rocket. We're not going to cover the category search or AMS keyword research, although that is amazing. Competition analyzer, no, we're going to go straight to keyword search. I'll click on this, and I'm going to put in a keyword phrase, journal to write in, and I'm just going to say 4, just so that way I get a smaller list. I'm going to click on Go Get 'em Rocket, and as you can see, as it's plugging away, there are multiple columns. Now this is the keyword column. I actually have this blacked out. If I showed what is in there, then everybody watching the video is all going to go to the same niche, and it's going to get saturated. Mainly, I just want to show you how to use Kdp Rocket to find a niche that will be profitable for you. This is actually used specifically for keyword research, like finding your keywords to use for your Kdp ebook. But I'm going to show you how to use it to find a niche, and I'm going to explain slightly the difference. So in our columns right here, we have number of competitors, average monthly earnings, I'll show you that in a second, Google searches per month, estimated Amazon searches per month, and what they call a competitive score. Now, the average monthly earnings competitive score, I only use that when I'm using it for the keyword research part. I will show you that, but first I'm going to scroll down. As you can see, a lot of these don't have anything filled in. That's because I actually have to click Analyze. But I'm going to find one that's got a decent number of Google searches. You may see some larger numbers and you're wondering why I'm going over them, and that's because they are for trademarked titles, so I'm not going to mess with that. So here we go. 90,500 Google searches a month for this particular keyword. Now obviously you can't see it, but this keyword and this keyword are all the same. They're just spelled differently because again, it's based on people's searches. So I'm going to click Analyze, and you're going to see this one right here has 90,500 Google searches a month, 6,335 average Amazon searches per month. And the reason why there's no competitive score and no average amount is because there are no competitors for this particular keyword. Now, obviously, this is just saying there's no competitors that used this particular keyword. When I'm looking for a niche, I pay attention to this number and this number. This tells me that there is a need for this particular niche. So I'm going to find another one. This is another, just a variation of that same title. I'm going to analyze this. 74,000 Google searches, 5,100 Amazon searches a month, and again, 0 competitors that used this keyword. So this shows me for this particular niche, because it's different spellings of it, but it's still basically the same idea. There's definitely a need for it. I mean, 74,000 Google searches a month, 90,500 Google searches a month. plus the Amazon ones, which the Amazon searches are even more important because these are people actually in there looking to buy something. Okay, so this shows that there is a desire for this particular niche. So this is one that I would write down on my list of niches that I want to look into. Right now it is set up to be based off of the Kindle version of the book, so it doesn't take into account the paperbacks. But if you were really interested and you wanted to be extra careful before you dive into a specific niche, then what you can do is you can take this particular keyword, go into Amazon, go to the drop down to books specifically, and then drop this keyword in there and see what your competition looks like. Again, this just shows you that the demand is there. And again, this is not what this was designed for. I just use it this way. When you're using it for keyword research, that's slightly different. Obviously, you want to make sure the demand is there, but you also want to make sure if you find one that has, I'm going to click on this one. Let's see if it's got competitors. Okay, this one has 6 competitors. It tells you the average monthly earnings of the top books in that particular keyword. Now you have to understand that obviously they're allowed 7 different keywords. So just because, right, this one right here says it's an average of $8 a month, even if it's a huge number, like it might be thousands of dollars, it may not be just this specific keyword that's helping them out, but it couldn't hurt. So again, you pay attention to, if you're looking for the keywords on whether you should use that keyword, then you look and see what your competition is. Maybe take a slight glance at the monthly earnings, but again, understand that that's relative and dependent on all of their keywords, not just this one specific one. And then Kdp Rocket has this cool thing. It's called competitive score. It goes from 1 to 99. And what it is it tells you how difficult it would be for your book to rank for that particular keyword. The higher the number, the harder it is for you to rank for that particular keyword. So you want ones that have the lowest numbers possible. Let's try another keyword. I'll just click right here where it says keywords. And I can put in another one. Blank funny books. And click go get 'em Rocket. So these are all blank funny books and different variations of that. Let's see if I find one that I like. Okay, so we're going to do this one right here. 22,200 Google searches, analyze, and look, 1,554 in Amazon on average, 1 competitor. Now, if I wanted to see what this particular book looked like, I could click on competition. That would show me all of the books using that particular phrase. Matter of fact, this one right here is just a variation of it. This one is the same. Shoot, I'll tell you what this is. So this particular one is US blank maps. I'm going to check competition. I'm only telling you that one because I want to be able to show you this check competition. And so here we are. It's showing our competitors. We've got the title, we've got the subtitle, the author name, the age, which is how many days since it was published, which this one is 3,536. That's almost 10 years. So this is definitely an old book. The Amazon bestseller ranking is 579,950. This column is the keyword in the title? No, it's not. Is the keyword in the subtitle? No, it's not. And you can hover over these and it'll give you an explanation. Number of reviews, average review, the price of the book. Now, keeping in mind, this is for the Kindle book. Number of daily sales, number of monthly sales. Well, obviously, if you're charging $8.99 for a 10-year-old ebook, only making 1 sale a month isn't too surprising. But if I click on this, it will actually show me down here the cover and a little more information. We did this for US blank maps. This doesn't even have anything to do with it. So even more of a reason why this is a niche that you should jump into, because we've shown that the desire is there and there's absolutely no books that use that keyword in that particular niche. Just to be sure, you would just take this title right here, US blank maps, drop it in Amazon under books and see how many competitors you have there. But the great thing about using the keyword finder is you've seen that there's a demand. Let's click back over here. Over 22,000 searches on Google a month. Over 1,500 searches on Amazon a month. So again, the demand is there. So now you can just go in and supply it. I just wanted to show you some real quick ways to use Kdp Rocket to find not only keywords like it was set up for, but also how to use it to find that niche for your blank journals. And as you saw, I did a couple searches, and both of those searches are here. If I click keywords, it'll just add another tab. So you don't have to lose any of your tabs that you've done. If you want to get rid of it, you just click on the X and it will get rid of that particular tab.
So, what did you think about Kdp Rocket? Let me know in the comments below. If you're interested in buying a copy of Kdp Rocket, as of the recording of this, which is September 2018, Dave Chesson, Kindlepreneur, is only charging $97, a one-time fee, for unlimited use of Kdp Rocket tool. Now, I do know, speaking with Dave, that he is considering adding it as a subscription-only basis, but for now, it's only the one-time $97 price. I'm going to drop my affiliate link below, and if anybody is interested in buying it and you use my affiliate link, after you buy it, email me your digital receipt that you get, email it to kwheelerbooks@gmail.com, and I will send you a digital copy of Please Don't Beg, How to Get Book Reviews and Keep Your Friends. So this gives you, it's an entire book, tell you how to legitimately get book reviews. So again, I will include a digital copy of this book for free for anybody who uses my affiliate link to pick up Kdp Rocket. Truly believe in this product, and I know how much it's helped me, especially finding profitable niches, and I know if you use the steps I showed you, it can help you too. Until next time, I'm Keith Wheeler, and remember to write right.